welcome back to Deep Stories. I have a very nice story for you today. It's about a tzaddik. His name was Moshe Halevi, and it's about him telling his student, Rabbi Yaakov Sagis, who's a very wise and a genius scholar student. He tells him, listen, Rabbi Yaakov, I need you to travel. I need you to raise awareness and funds for Hachnasat Kala, the mitzvah of bringing in the bride, to help brides, especially orphan brides that couldn't get married because of funds, help them get married, help them start their lives. And so Yaakov has no choice. He has to listen to his rabbi. He goes to the city of Yumlik. He goes with a caravan. After a few days, he reaches the city. It was on a Thursday afternoon. He enters the city. He tells the Gabbai of the city, that's like the secretary who would take care of all the Jewish affairs, I want you to help me. I've been sent from the Holy Tzaddik Moshe Halevi for this mitzvah of raising funds for brides. Please make flyers, advertisements that I'll do a speech on Shabbat in the great big synagogue. And he says, sure, I'll help you. He makes these flyers. This is the great Rabbi Yaakov. He's a great rabbi. He's a great speaker. And he not only does he speak well, he actually does what he says. And he's going to tell us wonderful things. Please come. And they make these flyers. They put it all around the city. But it says, it calls it Maaseh Satan, like the devil. What does he do? On the same day that the rabbi is going to speak, all of a sudden, advertisements go out. The amazing circus, the government itself is advertising this amazing circus that came from Europe. You want to take care of your stress. You want to have some fun. You want to see wondrous things. Come on Shabbat to the great circus that will be in the town square, and you'll see wondrous things that will astonish your eyes and expand your heart and give pleasure to your mind. You can buy tickets in such and such place. Buy the tickets by Friday. And the flyers were put right next to the flyers of the speech of Rabbi Yaakov. And the devil always succeeds. And most of the Jewish people even went to see the wonders of the circus. And barely a minyan, barely 10 people come to hear the rabbi speaking, probably because they couldn't even get tickets. And Rabbi Yaakov starts to feel weak-minded, faint heart. He's like, oh my God, he feels terrible. But he knows my holy rabbi sent me here. My holy rabbi sent me to do this mission. So I got to do it. I have no choice. This is what I've been sent to do. There's 10 people here. I'm going to speak. He's telling them beautiful stories. He's telling them words of Torah, and it's amazing. They're loving what he's saying. He's speaking with the voice of God, and he just keeps on going. It's Shabbat, but he just keeps on talking for hours and hours, and they're loving it, and they're so grateful that they actually came to hear this. And it's even going after Shabbat. It's after the evening. All of a sudden, the people that have left the circus, they hear how great he's speaking, and they run to the synagogue to pray Arvit, and they hear how great he's speaking, and they start getting very connected with him, and they start to feel very guilty for what they've done, that they've gone to a circus instead of hearing this wonderful rabbi speaking. And they're so embarrassed, and they say, please forgive us, and please keep on speaking. I said, okay. My rabbi sent me to gather money for marrying off brides, but now I see what my rabbi was intending. My rabbi had a holy intention, not just for gathering money for brides, but for gathering the souls. This is the souls that are connected to the Shekhinah, the divine feminine presence of God. That's the true bride. And by gathering these souls that are all spread out and bringing them back to Hashem, this is the true Hachnasat Kala. This is the true ingathering of the bride. My friends, all of you went to see these great wonders today. And then the prophet, he tells them, screamed, you've left me, God says, you've left me, the source of living water, to dig broken wells that don't even have water. And this is the Torah. You've left the Torah that our fathers have given us, that this is the true living water, our life in all the generations. And we're going after nonsense, new wells that don't even have water, and the wells that make us stumble, that keep us away from Hashem. They're not going to take care of us. So the whole congregation is crying, and they say vidui, confession for what they've done. And they ask Rabbi Yaakov, please stay with us, teach us the ways of Torah, the Torah of truth. And they say, we'll accept We're going to do the mitzvah of actually donating money for the kalot, for the brides like your rabbi asked. But please stay with us, and Rabbi Yaakov realized that this is from heaven and this is his shlichut, this is his mission, and he accepted it and he lived with them and he really inspired them to become a holy congregation. And this is the power that when we can inspire someone with love, we can bring them back to Hashem, Be'ezrat Hashem. God bless us all that we could do this holy mission to bring people closer back to Hashem and bring ourselves closer back to Hashem. God bless you all.